I actually deliberately put it on that station because I knew you would notice and say something about it.
Do you hear what he's listening to?
Woo! Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
Hola, mis amigos. ¿Cómo estás?
Stopping off at a random spot we've never seen. And there happened to be a little parking spot here, so yeah, I don't see anything as good as where we couldn't park though.
Oh yeah, the first one wasn't great.
There was a teepee type structure. I don't know what you call them, wigwams, whatever. I mean, here, right here's, you know, pretty good evidence. All the branches are broken. It's, yeah. I mean, here, right here's, you know, pretty good. And then the one that's leaning, who knows if that is or not.
But you can see that over there that we've seen on the side of the road. You can get a better angle of that. You know how it's making that triangle. And again, I'm not exactly sure where those came from. There's the one that you can see where it's badly broken up. And it's bent over. And then there's one on top of it. You know, looking at these trees, a lot of these in here, I mean, like this looks like it's mostly dead at the top. These look like they're dead.
Yeah.
Completely. Well, what's that? That fall from somewhere, that stick coming out of the ground.
Oh, damn it, dude. Some of these spots, you just sink down. Yeah, this is nice, thick. Well, I guess what.
You just heard some knocking off on the right hand side over here.
You heard knocking?
Yep. And that wasn't, it didn't, you know, usually a woodpecker, you can kind of.
Oh yeah, they're like.
Yeah, you can hear that. That was flat out just tut 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 tut. Hopefully, I don't know which way you're facing, but.
Nope, I wasn't facing that way and I didn't even hear it, so.
But yeah, I mean, you've got other leaners that you can see off in the distance there, and one in front of you. I mean.
Yeah. Well, our spot isn't going to have this much snow, so I'm just going to get to it, I think. You never know what's on this camera right now. That whistling just, I don't know what it's just something.
Yeah, so it looks like down there you've got one that, you know, the other thing that they do, those upside down.
Yeah.
Got one down there too. This may be worth actually venturing further into one day.
Yeah.
Rocks.
But you know what? It's a trash bag, so it probably got dragged here. Because there was an actual trash bag that.
Yeah, I see that.
A bear or something might have.
It's odd that there's socks in there.
There's no snow here. Oh, here we go. We almost missed that.
No, what else you almost missed? Bone.
No, that's what's over here. There's two of them over here. It's a, yeah. It's not that old either. There's bones there.
So next to the trash, we got bones. You know, then you've got, looks like wood bone over here.
Yeah.
There. Maybe that might be another one there. Then all this here. So yeah, there was a whole animal, it looked like here.
I don't know why they put the bones near, you know what it looks like is it's near where there's a place to park, is what I'm seeing.
Right, which is very similar to where we have across from the house out there.
Right. Alright, well, glad we saw those bones. Let's continue. It's twisted. End piece there's. So it's twisted off.
See this one right here, the base of the tree?
Yeah. It's broken on both sides. Oh, look up there. Look up there.
Yep.
Those two pieces are put in there.
Probably is like, you know, let's say, I don't know, 7.5, possibly 8, you know, so you're still up even higher than that. Wonder if they're actually climbing these trees and then doing that. See, now he's in a different position than he was, but he was staring right at us as we came up. It was kind of creepy because I could just see his head.
So we're at our trailhead here, and we saw these here last time, but we didn't film them. I didn't really pay much attention because when it's on the road like that, I tend to think it's from maintenance crews, but it actually is pretty odd because they're all broken. You see, you know, maintenance crews use these nifty little things called chainsaws. And these are all broken everywhere, and then they also, I don't think, would put it on top of a fence like that. You know, it's right on top of that fence. This isn't the work of any maintenance crew. They wouldn't do this. Yeah, it's just broke. More pieces all weird. I just started recording again and these things flew here again. So not only are these all broken here, so this is the trailhead, there's the trail, and on our trail we have branches there broken, put there. So
I'd say that's definitely a sign.
it's absolutely a sign. Broke. Kind of makes you wonder what else we're going to see up here now. Hey guys, so you know we do other interesting things on this channel besides just Bigfoot and rock hounding and what have you. So what I'm doing here is crushing up rock. Because crushing up rock, add it to your soil, is really, really good for plants. I think mostly extrusive igneous rocks, lava rock is good, but really most rocks, this is rhyolite, is gonna be really good. Mixing up some of this, making a super awesome compost. It's gonna be really, really, you know, like Miracle Grow, but probably even better. And I'll have a real rich kind of batter of it, and I'll just add a little bit to each plant that we're gonna grow. But you can make a whole bunch of it too, and then just add it to your entire garden, mix it in. I've seen the results. You know, I've done this for a few years. It's absolutely amazing. You know, I've done it in one soil and then another one without it. And a plant, I had apple trees I planted. The ones with it were growing literally twice as fast. I mean, after 2 weeks, it was twice as big. But you got to crush it into powder so that the roots can get all the phosphorus and nitrogen and all the other nutrients that are going to be released from these rocks when you powder it. Tell you what, though, I don't feel like that's a good sign.
No, it's not. That's very much like a, hey, stop coming this way. Like the big ash tree that they broke.
Yeah, exactly. However, you know, we did find a cigarette butt one time, and we saw some prints of someone that went up in here, and
it may not even be for us.
Yeah, might not be for us. Yeah, there's another branch there that's floating in the side of that tree.
Really see what else is on the way up.
Alright, well, this kicks off with broken branches so far. I'm gonna go get ready. You see, there's no other broken branches laying anywhere. It's only on our trail. So those other big branches are on top of the fence, or this little whatever barrier. And this is new. This is brand new, broke. I'm just noticing it's also on top of this. Clearly you can say a car did this, but what's really weird is that there's these rocks sitting on it. This one not so much, but this one isn't even from this. It's like a piece of agate or something. Why is that sitting on top of it?
Well, it's seven in the ground.
Thank you, ducks. That was cool. Alright, getting ready finally. Same thing with eggshells and coffee grounds. But if you just put eggshells to your soil, I mean, it's going to help aerate it a little, but the nutrients to be leached out of that eggshell is going to take years for that to happen, unless you were to crush it down. And that, yeah, this is a superfood. And it's super easy. This stuff is cheap, by the way. If you don't just have a bunch laying around, you know, your neighbor's yard, just go take theirs. So despite that, bigger chunks will still take years to get broken down if you don't powderize them. I don't mind them being in there because this all helps aerate the soil, and that's just as important, getting oxygen to the roots and trapping water down in the soil for the roots. So, you know, if you have little bits like this mixed in with the powder, I think that's even better. But what the hell do I know? They're just talking about these branches being broke and then placed over our trail, and you know, it doesn't come off as a very welcoming sign. And we were thinking maybe the reason is because of the drone, you know, because we got gifted before. That's a welcoming sign. Could be because we didn't bring gifts last time. So So it could be because of that, or it could be because of the drone. But I don't know. As for hiking, I didn't have the camera on, obviously, but we just got a huff. It was like, whoo, like that. And it's actually from the other side of the river over there. We were just thinking about the broken branches. Another thing that Greg said is it could be because of the fire that we did. So drone, no gifting, and fire. Or maybe it was all three things. That's right. We're gonna fix some of that today.
Right, so gift where we've gifted before and see if there's anything that's changed up there.
Yeah.
And I guess the way we could test that theory is have another fire and see what happens.
Yep.
But obviously if we're planning on doing some gifting, so that's not gonna help.
No. Trying to do the whole habituation thing. I'm sure now that the camera's on, we're not going to get another huff noise. Okay, I came another 100 feet or so. There was a, I don't know, what would you call that? That sound.
I didn't really hear it like you did.
That.
That I hear, yeah.
Easily just be an animal, but could also be something trying to mimic an animal. Hear that? Little like that. Just looked interesting over there. Alright, so I'm really trying to not film them. Trying to get them anymore, you know. This is the rock that was with the pine branch and pine cone that was gifted. You can see purple fluorite there. And there's a bit more. So I don't know if they knew that or what, but the other rock that we got gifted from the completely different area also has fluorite on it. So I was looking at this rock that was gifted to us with a deer leg because the snow has finally melted. I never noticed before how unique it actually is. You can see that green, and then all this is mica. It's actually books of mica right there, and then quartz. Pretty crazy. You know what I did notice before was the black, which looks like manganese. Could be a type of mica though too. Actually looks like it might be. It's pretty crazy that a creature is able to find this. You know, that green looks like fluorite or something right there, and then the books of mica. What could find that? You know, that is not human. It's pretty bizarre. You know, most people can't even find that stuff. It's just crazy. Still doing all the signs, but so anyway, here was a gifting rock and broken branch here. What is that? One of the onions is down here. Anyway, broken branch seems to be the theme so far today. Alright, so that onion is over there. We're just kind of getting ready here to start digging. And this is over here. Lemon?
Looks like it.
Interesting. So they don't want the lemon, they don't want the onion. What'd they do, just throw it? How weird. No onions, no lemons.
Noted. Well, starting to cool off.
I'm gonna probably start digging here. I think I'm gonna do the drone just to see if they mess with it again. Alright, of course, let's continue on this side and this side. I want to do the drone before if it gets windy or stormy, mainly just to see if they mess with it again.
Okay. Well, hopefully we don't have to go on a recovery mission because it would not be fun.
Oh, man. I really hope not.
Yeah, I think
The
took off.
GoPro's right in there. Oh, little bullet shell. I meant to bring the metal detector, but you know what? I had enough stuff to carry anyway. They look a little disproportional because I have 2 pairs of pants on and 3 shirts. Not trying to film you guys, just filming. See what's up there. Be nice if you don't ram this into my truck, maybe, or me. You can run it into Greg if you want.
What?
Drone.
Why you gotta bring me into this? So we kind of have a little idea. See if we can get this to work out. We're gonna dig in 2 different spots. See if we can join up in the center there. That was just a theory. I don't know. We'll actually try it, but
Stay the night.
all right. Clearly, we would need to really have some good supports. Make sure it doesn't cave in, all that. But yeah, I think we could probably have a pretty good one completed.
Yeah. Just depends if it's gonna be hard rock
Right,
mining.
what we're getting into, yeah. And now it seems to be all right.
Hey, I wanted to expand more on this infrasound theory and these frequencies. Basically, one that I had this idea is that if we think about a sound that we can't hear, right? Because these paranormal noises are just found on the cameras and on the videos after we play them back. We can't hear them when we're there. So what I thought of is radio frequencies, you know, and even Wi-Fi signals. They're all around us everywhere we go. If you're in your car, mostly in the mountains too, you have radio frequencies traveling all through the air all around us. We can't hear them, but they're there. How do we hear them? Turn on a radio. Now you can't just turn on the radio, you have to tune the dial. You're tuning it to a specific frequency, you know, kilohertz or megahertz or whatever, and then it is transmitting that sound so you can actually hear it through the device. You know, something similar is happening. I mean, I guarantee you, promise you, swear to you, something similar is happening with our cameras. Um, the sound is all jarbled and sounds mechanical and weird, and you know, some of them scary and freaky and doesn't make any sense to us. Now, that doesn't mean that the frequency on the camera is wrong. You know, this could be a sound that makes sense to something else. You know, it's a language that we don't know, some alien language or Bigfoot language or whatever it is. On the other hand, maybe the cameras are not, you know, dialed in correctly to pick up that frequency. I mean, I would say obviously that they're not, but we can't really say. Yeah, so that's kind of my take on these paranormal sounds that are hitting our cameras every now and then. And it led me to do some pretty cool things that I'm gonna experiment with and investigate in some upcoming videos. So yeah, just wanted to share that with everybody. So all right, we're getting on to part 3 now.
Okay, so the camera just shut off. Seemed to be shutting off, and then we hear those thuds. Okay, new battery. So the batteries were cutting out, and just as they did, you hear boom, like just a loud thud, I would call it.
Loud.
Off in the distance here at the top of these rocks.
Deep, big. I was also thinking maybe they didn't like the drumming.
It's possible.
Pretty annoying.
That's possible, but so yeah, after each one you hear the thud, and then the battery would die, and then you'd hear another one, and then the battery would die. You sounded excited.
This is kind of cool.
Yeah, no, that's not how you said it.
This is fucking insane.
There we go.
Find this much quartz. Look at this. You can see the crystal face is still in the ground here, you know. And these pieces I haven't pulled out, you'll see those lines. Look at that. You see that? And then it goes down.
Jeez.
Yeah. That's nice. Ah. Yep. So it's going down there, and all these little pockets and cavities keep opening, and it's going that way. So much potential. It's just awesome. And it's only a matter of time. before we really find something worth something.
Patience, Iago, patience. Let's see, so... yeah, you know, I don't feel like I'm going as fast. Dustin's getting all gung-ho over there. I'm afraid of getting into something I shouldn't be getting into. I'm destroying something I shouldn't be destroying. Anyway, so something Dustin just found in his spot that he's digging. I don't know how well this will show up because it doesn't seem to want to focus on stuff like this.
I know it's tiny, but it's got a color to it.
That
Which
is
is really, really cool.
not wanting to show up.
I'll do a macro shot later.
There we go. See if I can get that there. So that's got some color to it, that crystal. It's actually like a nice kind of a purple.
Just really getting into this hole over here. Greg's still working on that one. Quartz is continuing down. So pretty good signs. So I'm trying to dig down more. Just pulled out this. Got some fluorite finally. There. It came out right here. See that? In the little pocket down there. So it goes back. Smoky out of here, and some real interesting looking pieces. Big honker of quartz right there. Oh, that's pretty. Oh yeah, and there was a microcline piece here.
I'm actually starting to think that we don't want to dig in, we want to be digging more down.
Yes, most of the time. That's why when I was on that hill, I was just going straight because I was on such a big hill where it was, you know, same thing as if I was up a few feet above me, I'd be going down. It's pretty.
I don't seem to have, you know, any quartz going down towards you.
I've got just a ton. You could dig. I mean, yeah, it just keeps going. You could dig in another spot. Good. See that big piece you gotta get out.
I know. I'm gonna see what I got in here though, because I got some.
Nice.
Pretty good colors in here.
Yeah, storm coming in. This might not be here much longer. There's the hole, really getting into it. It's going that way. It's going that way. And it's still underneath me too. Keep getting some pretty things of mica and small things of microcline. See all the lines there. Some good color. Oh, nothing you know, spectacular yet, but this is a pretty new hole. You see more lines there. Try to get this big chunk out of here. Oh yeah, the shovel's wet. We'll see. See if we're gonna be able to stay or not. Just walking past the other dig spots. The little stacked rocks are still there. Don't see anything else changed. Nope, I didn't stick those in the ground. Yep, so there's something changed. I was just coming here to say I want to see if anything's new here. There you go. 6 stuck in the ground.
That rock on top of that branch was there before.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't put that there either. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 or so sticks stuck in there. And that rock. That's not me. I didn't put that there. Man, I really got into it here.
Yeah, it's down
I don't know about those 2 rocks sticking up there too. I don't see how I would have left them like that. Anyway, whatever. Right? Yeah, you can.
I guess that's looks pretty big to me, but yeah, because all this should easily push down and leave an impression.
Interesting. The subtleties sometimes. Alright. Yeah, like that right there. Rocks sitting on the... There's 3 rocks at the base of that tree.
Not this rock,
Those.
dude, I just about took a...
Do you see all these put here?
I did, yeah.
All those, and then the ones we were filming coming up. Oh, well, it's cold and you wanted to get back, so branches are still there on the trail. Not very Bigfoot-ish, is it, when you got car doors slamming in the background? It's been about 10 minutes here, and I've got enough for about maybe three or four different potted plants, you know, to mix this in with good soil. Not that this is the soil for them. You mix this in with the soil. But anyway, it's only been 10 minutes, and I've got enough for, yeah, easily 4, you know, plants, especially if you're starting that seedlings. I mean, if you just have little things of them, there's enough for 10, you know. It's about a quarter of a cup, I guess, so far. And then you'll notice a little bit more before I mixed it up, different colors. And that's a good thing, because the different rocks, they're gonna have different compounds to them. So, you know, like these are all extrusive igneous lava rocks, but you have one that's more purple than another one that's reddish. You know, they have slightly different amounts of whatever in them, so that's good to use them all and mix them all up. Again, just staying away from anything poisonous. Obviously, you don't want to get some arsenic rocks and be messing around with those and making them into powder, but yeah. Toyota, Minnesota. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. Have a random question.
I probably have a random answer.
You might think I'm crazy, but that's okay. Do you believe in Bigfoot?
No.
No? This is supposed to be an area that they're in.
Oh yeah?
Cool. Fishermen have had rocks thrown at them and stuff.
Nice.
People come here sometimes and just like park here and are kind of watching out for them. And
Really?
I just was curious if that's what you were doing. Yeah.
No, we're just passing through visiting from Minnesota.
Yeah. Cool.
You guys got somebody up in Minnesota that does that too?
What?
Minnesota Bigfoot?
Oh, the YouTube channel. Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, there's a lot of weird things.
Oh, you never know, hey?
Well, we're not saying
Yeah.
anything out there. We don't look for them, no, I guess.
Yeah, you might as well not, because you're never going to see them. we rock hound, we dig and gold pan and stuff like that.
Oh.
And I've just had some really weird things happen.
Really?
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Look, rock hounding is looking for different kinds of rocks.
Yeah, rocks and minerals,
Oh,
crystals.
Being decent or?
Yeah. Yeah, we've got some pretty good stuff. There's flower gold, which is like real fine gold, and all this dirt here. You just kind of have to pan and sift through. It's a lot of work. But yeah, we find some cool things.
that's some neat stuff anyway.
Well, you guys enjoy your...
Outside of that now.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
Enjoy your time here and safe trip back.
Oh, it's gotten cold. So I have 2 landscape tampers there that I just took the ends out of, and they fit onto the bit of a jackhammer right over there. So I can crush down a whole bunch of this rock really quick, but it's loud and it's dusty and it's messy, so not really necessary. But besides, you'll feel a good workout in your arms. You'll feel it after like 10 minutes. You have some rocks that have some silica in them or quartz. That could be really bad, but as you can see, this is not making a whole lot of dust. It doesn't take much though to break these down. So in this big one. Yeah. That? No, we haven't seen that before.
Yeah, good.
It's funny because it's on the fence just like that other one. You know? Yeah, it's broke off and put on the fence.
Yeah, there's probably more than me actually ever get to see. Capture.
Just imagine the rock stacks that are up there. Oh yeah, now it's really cold and the rain's coming down. Good time to leave. Can't even see the mountain back there anymore. Funny, so it was there, now it's gone. There's another mountain range back there. You can barely see it. Oh yeah, this is the storm that they were talking about. Perfect time to leave. Okay, so on top of the broken pine branches that we saw back at the parking spot, there is so much broken stuff in here now. Broke. You see it's broke and then it's put in there. We're gonna go back and then show you more. There's more broken down there. 3 of them.
So I could actually not have to do the reverse.
More stuff. See that? Broke. Put in there sideways. That broke off. Back there, broke off. These ones. Okay. Back there. Yeah. Mirror's in the way for the camera. Barrel of something down there. You can see the older brakes. See that? Even in there. All these other ones are new. And they're sideways, no reason it should be like that. Not. Broke off. Broke off. Broke. 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 Look at all this. Look at all that. Wow. All right. All these new brakes, seems like something's mad, I don't know. Very interesting. Another small one there. Yep, over down there. There's one there. Something's been busy. Oh yeah, right up in there. Yep. Oh, there's more brakes there. That was a really high up. In there, in there, in there. Breaking all of them. Hey guys. Still got your legs. Stay warm. Watch out for Bigfoot. There's more on that side. Cool.
What's up, dude? Stay alive.
Pretty big family of them.
Yeah, I know. Oh, okay.
And it's snowing. There's a bunch of the same types of bushes down there, little trees. a little bit ways from the river here. We'll just 5 minutes, I guess. But none of them are broke. So if it was from the snow or something, then why are they all just over there, not here? Which it could be, I don't know. But I was seeing a whole bunch here, and not one of them was broke, so